What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chad G Garage. So tonight, we're going to work on the M1 some more, get the bay cleaned up and hopefully paint it. So since my last video, I cleaned up the bay, basically hosed it off, got all the grease and the nasty gunk out of the bay. Now I'm pretty much ready to just clean up like the residual dust from the last cleaning after all the water dried and scuff it, paint it, clear it, be good to go. Since the last video, I also picked up a couple of tires for the EM1 here. We got some 225 45 15 BF Goodrich Rival S's. They're used, but good enough for the car. Some old Scrubs track takeoff tires. Got them cheap from a buddy. Good enough for this car. I run these tires actually on my EG hatch as well, and they're great for the street. Great tires for the street. For the track, they're not very great. But they're cheap, they last, and they're great for this EM1, perfect for the EM1. So I just planned on using like some all seasons. So I have another set of tires, another pair of tires out in the barn for the EM1. They're Falcon Azenis RT 615 pluses. So those will probably go on the front. I'll put the Rivals on the rear on this car, and it's gonna be great for street use. So super excited about that. I'm gonna get to work. I got a lot of work to do, it's already late, so I'll see you guys in a minute. What up, boys? We are back. We are back. So last night I couldn't finish the paint job, unfortunately, because I painted the bay and I bought a lacquer paint for the base coat, and the clear coat that I bought was a enamel, so I couldn't clear the bay last night. So I went to the store tonight and I bought just some cheap like lacquer style. I've used this stuff before. It works pretty good. So not a big deal, I went ahead and, bought the lacquer paint and sprayed 3 coats on the bay tonight, and it actually turned out really nice. So here's the bay, all finished up, and it looks really good. I'm really excited with it. Here, let me grab the light. It's gonna be tough to capture how nice it is in person on the camera, but I mean, we are looking good here, guys. Super stoked. Really excited how this turned out. I did paint the poop radiator support just to make it look nice for now, because I'm not going to swap the radiator support until it gets warm out. But yeah, we are looking good. Super excited with the way the bay turned out, especially for like, I think my total invested is it's like 40 bucks. So anybody who thinks they can't paint their bay for cheap and like make it look nice, right here as a testament. This is huge for this car. This is a beater car, and for it to have like nice paint like this in the bay, is really cool. I wish the lighting in here was better, but I mean, we are looking really good in here, guys. So yeah, super excited about the bay. So the car is pretty much done for now in the bay. I did pick up some other things, like I said earlier. I got tires for it there. Why don't I show you guys the parts that I got for it here. Let me see if I can set this up right. Nothing too exciting really, but I mean, it's whatever. I honestly should have cut that video, but fuck it. So we got lug nuts here, like cheap eBay style lug nuts, like red. You want to use steel lug nuts because the aluminum lug nuts are like a no-no. Steel's the way to go. I got these off eBay. This is turning into like an eBay build, so it's kind of funny, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm selling this car, so it is what it is. We got, I think this is the clutch here. I hope it's the clutch. Got this a couple weeks ago. And I have been cheaping out, I will not lie, but I mean, I've used these in the past. Good luck. So I was going to get an Excetti, but last year I spent like over $600 just on Excetti clutches. So I figured I'd give this a go again. I haven't ran one of these clutches in probably 6 or 8 years. But there we go. We got an XTD organic, like a stage 1, whatever the hell you want to call it. Let's check out the pressure plate there. Oh yeah, just like they used to be. Classic red XTD. This clutch was like cheap. This clutch was like, I think it was like under $50 with shipping. So you can't really go wrong there, you know. And I mean, I've ran the Excettis in all of my cars that I'm keeping. Those all have Excettis in them. Great clutch, the Excetti. But I mean, this little XTD piece looks, you know, it looks decent, you know. And I've used these in the past. Never had issues with them. Some people, you know, all the guys in the forum say, oh, you know, don't buy the XTD because it's cheap and it's garbage and everything like that. But I mean, I can verify that it works, so we're gonna run it. Right here we got like a kit, like a tie rod kit here. We got inner tie rods, we got outer tie rods, we got the inner boots here, we got, I got ball joints here, so if I need to refresh the whole front, it actually looks like all this has already been done on the car, so, you know, we'll see if we get to that. You know, if not, I'll use it on another car someday. These are more parts that go with the clutch. One more thing I bought was, yeah, let me show you guys. Here's the wheels that are going on the Em1. We got some classic, old school Rota slipstreams. You know, the car, it doesn't deserve to have like spoons or like Regas or anything like that, but I mean, these will be just fine for the car, you know. They're fairly clean. If you look in here, we're like, excuse me, we're really corroded in there. So I'm gonna refinish these in like a factory, like spoon color. They got good tires on them, but we're not gonna be using those tires. We're gonna be using like, I got the, what are they called? BFG Rivals for the rear, or the front, whatever, the 225 45s. And then I got the Falcon Azenas RT615K Plus, brand new out in the barn. I've just been like sitting on them for a while, haven't, you know, used them, so what better car to use them on than this? So slipstreams, we got the clutch, we got the bay painted. You know, things are moving. I would not be surprised if this thing is not back on the road in, you know, I expect it to be on the road at least by the end of March. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Things are moving. Here's a photo of the wheel again. I got these from a buddy. Shout out to my boy Gene for hooking me up on these. They're great for the Em1. But yeah, I just want to get this thing done. Let's talk about the shift linkage here. So the shift linkage, had a buddy over and we were kind of looking at it like, what the heck, why is this so messed up? This bottom piece here is actually for a D series, so somebody rigged D series shift linkage onto this car, and then this top piece here is bent. This bend is like way too sharp, if there even should be a bend there. I got some B series linkage down the barn that I'm going to compare it to, so I know that this top piece here is definitely B series, but this is not. This is definitely D series, and that's why my shifter was being all like super weird. Like I had to like lean forward to get it into first and third, and it was super annoying. So I gotta buy shift linkage. I kind of got a lead on one. I'm probably gonna pick it up. I mean, I do have shift linkage down the barn, but it's meant to go on the EG, so I don't really want to use it on this car. And it's like really nice. So I might pick up some used linkage from a buddy who said he has a lead on some. I ordered a new radiator for this thing because this radiator here, believe it or not, and you can tell there, it's for a D series. So they put a D series radiator in the SI. So I ordered like a dual core all aluminum radiator with like a slim fan. It's gonna clean the bay up a lot too. So super excited about that. That's gonna be coming in next week. I gotta get window regulators. I came out and made a list like all the things I gotta buy for this car. I gotta start ordering more parts. I need both window regulators. I'm gonna take off these stupid visors on the windows here, and then there's one in the back. I think it's kind of like racer, and like it's just like, you know, like cheap eBay racer parts. So I might get a new intake. If I don't get a new intake, I at least gotta get a filter because that filter's like rusty. So lots of things happening with the SI. We're gonna work on the wiring harness for the wire tuck, which I'm still kind of researching what I gotta do for the wire tuck. And apart from that, I think, you know, get the wire tuck done, get the clutch installed, clean up the engine harness, engine and trans drop back in. I gotta change this power steering pump pulley because if you look here, it kind of like, it wobbles. Well, you can't really tell because I'm wobbling the whole pulley. But this pulley needs to be replaced. I got one out in the barn. I think I got an old school like AEM pulley, lightweight. I'm probably just gonna throw it on. But yeah, lots of things happening. The car's going back together quick. I'm taking a week off. I'm gonna be on vacation. When I come back, clutch, wiring, get the swap in, and then I can start working on like the little bullshit, and then the car will be on the road too, so I'll be able to like drive it and have fun with it. So I hope you guys like what I'm showing you guys here. You know, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Lots of cool stuff coming. The IS is gonna get worked on once the EM1 is back on the road. We got coilovers. We got these sweet work Euro lines that are gonna be going on here. Check it out. Super stoked about this. The Euro lines are going on. So I got coilovers in the box over there for the IS, and then once the IS is done, then the EG hatch comes up. The EG hatch is gonna get this Type R swap right here. Check it out. That's a 2000 spec Type R with cams and valves and everything like that. Cams, valves, springs. The Type R trans right here. We got the 96 spec Type R. That's a fresh import from Japan. That's going in my coupe with a B16 trans that I got. Or I might put a B16A2 in it because I got a full B16A2 swap chilling too. So take it easy, guys. Lots of stuff coming. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I hope you guys like what I'm doing. Give me some suggestions, comments, whatever. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.